And I'm technically not a hacker. Alright, you can have your eardrum once you pay for it. Pay? I thought Yoko would pay for it? I don't want any money. What I'm asking for is a very specific thing, and you're the only one who can give it to me. My fingers slide to the trigger. I want your blood. You know how special it is? Witch blood. Yeah. Oh, witch blood? Indeed. My partner here will collect it in a minute. We'll give you the eardrum once we're done. Fine. But if you try any funny business, then it won't be necessary. I sit on a chair and roll up the sleeve on my right arm, while I keep hold on my shotgun with my left. One of them places a tourniquet on my arm and begins to draw my blood, collecting it in a small container. My blood can fetch extremely high prices on the black market, so I'm not surprised in the slightest that they ask for this kind of payment. What is witch blood? She didn't tell you? Well, she's just as special as you, Mara. Mara glances at me. She was one of the experiments of Delta's genetic engineering operations. We could say she's part of a master race. Her blood can be really powerful medicine if you use it correctly, and it's very expensive on the black market. Oh, wow. Mara. It's okay. I can understand why you wouldn't want to talk about it. Nevertheless, that project ended a long time ago. We're done. I roll my sleeves down and Sal hands me a bag with everything I need to fix her. It's a tiny plastic device, and it comes with a set of fine-looking wrenches and screwdrivers. They look very similar to the ones the mechanic used. Well, now you have the tools and the eardrum. But do you know how to install it? I'll figure it out. Are you sure? I was counting on you coming with us. I could give you a hand. I'm sure I don't want anything to do with you. Come on, Mara, we're leaving. Mara nods and comes with me. They're leaving. All teams hold your position and wait for the command. We retreat. I leave the place walking backwards. I can't wait to get out of this hole. I grab Mara and run out the way we came in. It's hard, but I manage to slip through the market. I push people around and get lost in the crowd. I don't stop running until we get to the train station, where I board the first one I find. The door's almost closed right in front of me, but we make it. We're safe, and I still have the bag with the tools. I hold Mara in my arms and look into her eyes. I've been afraid for her. Why is this happening to me again? I thought I had learned my lesson years ago, but it seems that wasn't the case. I can't avoid feeling the way I do towards her. It's done. I'm not gonna let Yoko hear the end of it. We have to wait for a bit until we can take the next train back home. We finally left that place, huh? It wasn't that bad. I had fun. Is there anything you don't find fun? Oh, a lot of things, but this was exciting. A bit scary, though. Who are all those people? I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention. If I had to guess, though, probably some kind of illegal black market cyborgs or androids. The important thing is, we got out of there in one piece. Because who knows what could have happened to us in a place like that. But you're a cop. You could have arrested them. Things aren't so simple. Yes, I'm a cop, but those people usually don't let you just arrest them. There would have been absolute chaos, and it wouldn't have done any good. I can't let anyone know we were there. Besides, I don't give a damn what those hackers do. Even if I do arrest them, others would take their place. I wonder if this will make Delta nervous. I'm sure they don't like me taking Mara so close to the border. It hasn't been very wise of me to stay so close to Velta while having one of their androids. What about the Yellow Ocean? Will you take me there someday? Someday. Okay. I'm still catching my breath, but it looks like Mara's perfectly fine. She's sitting at the bar of the wagon, since we're alone inside. Now she swings her legs as she looks at the floor. I wonder what she's thinking. Are her thoughts similar to those of a normal human? What are you thinking about? Well, I was thinking about how happy I am to live with you. Huh? I remember my old family back at the laboratories. Things were fine with them, but I was stuck in the same places. I could barely leave and I constantly felt like an object. It was nice, but felt dull. Ever since I came to live with you, I've been doing things I only knew from stories. It's exciting, even if it's dangerous. And I'm glad. Her words make me feel strangely happy. I no longer feel like her owner, but more like her rescuer. Maybe it's too self-righteous, but I think I did rescue her, and now it's my responsibility to take care of her. We quickly arrive at our home. My proto cells are working at full force, so I don't feel tired. Sit down. I'm gonna fix your ear. Now? Okay. Try not to move around too much. Will it hurt? I hope not. Can you unplug my pain receptors or something like that? I didn't think about that, to be honest. I don't want to mess around in your head too much. You're gonna have to endure the pain. Why not? I trust you. I know you can do it. I just don't want to do it, that's all. I can't bring myself to do it. I don't want to accidentally break something and change the way she works. Even opening her is scary enough. I'm going to open your skull. Tell me if it hurts. She closes her eyes. I hope everything turns out fine. I'm nervous and my hands are shaking. For some reason, a part of me expects to see a human brain inside. I carefully separate her skin sheets with one of the tools so I can open her head. Everything is perfectly sealed, so I have to be extremely cautious to not break anything or leave any marks. I finally managed to open her skull. Everything is fully mechanical, but the blood and pulsations are still there. Does it hurt? No. Great. You can relax then. If this didn't hurt, then nothing will. I think you only feel pain when something breaks abruptly. Thankfully, her cranial structure is pretty close to Elaine's. Her ear component is right on the outer layer, so all I have to do is take out whatever's left from the old eardrum and install the new one. As long as the new part's fully compatible, I shouldn't have any problems with it. How long do you think it'll take? It's gonna take some time, but we can talk while I do it, so don't worry. I couldn't get used to listening to music with only one ear. It feels awful not being able to listen to the surrounding effect. I looked up the eardrum brand. It's really good. I'm even surprised that they gave it to us in exchange for my blood. I hope they used it as medicine and not some kind of ritual, but I could expect anything from someone like Sal. What if they use the eardrum to spy on us? Does it really matter? I think they already do so, and I'm pretty sure they were being remotely controlled, probably very far away from here. Have you thought about why Sal is so interested in you? Heaven knows, he's probably just some pervert. He looked too young to be a pervert. Like age matters. He probably doesn't look like that android in real life. They talked as if they were a lot of them, but they all used the same name. I'd rather not think about it. It was pretty creepy. Hey, will you really take me to the Yellow Ocean one day? You mentioned that a bit. Why do you keep talking about it? If you want to go to the beach, there's an artificial one at the east of the district. It's an artificial lake, but it's pretty big. Don't freak out, but it's just when I was little, I dreamt of a huge sea full of giant yellow waves. Maybe I was seeing the future. So that's the deep truth of you new androids. Your clairvoyance. Don't laugh, I really did. Maybe I'm destined to go there. Do you believe in destiny? I don't know. I never really thought about it. You think I was destined to live with you? No, I don't believe in destiny. I think it's just an excuse for people who can't take care of their own lives. Whilst we're talking about destiny, I still wonder what reason they had in mind to make you. As an android, you serve no actual purpose. What was Velta Labs planning when they came up with you? Maybe they were just trying to create me and that's it. I was their actual purpose. And how come they weren't scared of accidentally creating a killer android? You don't seem to have any limitations in your programming after all. I don't, just like any other humans. But it never stopped anyone from having kids, has it? Everyone thinks they'll be a good parent. But we're talking about this big corporation. They always profit from everything they make. Why are you so distrustful of androids? You treat them horribly, and I don't think you're being honest with me. It's not that I don't trust androids, I just can't trust their creators. And I don't treat you like crap. Not anymore, at least. I'm really sorry for being so rude back then. I know you're nice to me, but you know what I'm talking about. Whatever. Let's just say I had quite a few problems with androids in the past. Problems? Like love problems? Yeah. And why was it a problem? Having sex with androids is illegal, but that isn't relevant now. I don't feel like talking about it. I just can't trust androids again. They're all fake, unnatural. I know it sounds logical, but I couldn't see it back then. Do you think the same about me? Well, I used to. But you have singularity, so you're not like them. Am I right? I don't know. Of course you are. Beep beep. Silly. You're the only android I know that has a heartbeat. It's almost like if you had a heart. Oh, I can hear from that side again. Perfect. We're done then. Let me put everything back. I carefully put her back her skin and it adjusts perfectly, leaving no marks in sight. Mara gets up. I'm sure she's dying to listen to her music again. Before she can leave, she bends over and plants a soft kiss on my cheek. Thank you. After a few seconds, my brain finally starts to work again. That kiss brought back so many memories, both good and bad. Mara went to listen to some music, and now that both of her ears work, she can finally enjoy it fully again. I decide to head down to bed. It's Tuesday, so there's still a long way until the weekend. I wake up in the middle of the night once I feel Mara lying down next to me. Did she just take my hand? I think she fully trusts me after what happened today. It makes me happy. I know I was distrustful of her, but I never thought she'd feel the same way about me. Connection. 2 days before the incident. You called me, didn't you? And I heard you. Akira. Every day I wake up a bit earlier, yet feel like I slept a lot more. Whatever. It gives me more time to get ready. I head to the bathroom, ready to take a shower. I turn on the lights, but instead of the usual white, the room is completely surrounded in purple glow. Mara shows up by the door. Are you okay? You were awake? Of course I'm fine. What's wrong? I look at my feet and see a trail of blood that goes back to my futon. I probably hurt my shoulder when I ran away with Mara. The joints have been bleeding all night. Shit. It's been a while since something like this happened. I'm fine, don't worry. It's just my prosthetic arm. The skin junctions are old, so they tend to bleed if I stress it too much. I'll help you clean up. Take off your pajamas. We grab the futon and toss it in the washing machine. I need to take off my shirt to let Mara help me clean my wounds, much to my Chagrin. Chagrin. I don't know. Do you think you'll be alright? You could stay home today. I'll be fine. It's not the first time something like this has happened. I'm sorry, I didn't want to make such a mess. You don't have to apologize. I do my usual routine before I leave the house for the work van. In the meantime, Mara starts to clean up my mess. I get a notification on HoloNet. They're waiting for me. I open the door and leave. Take care. I nod. I get in the van and Kyle is coming with us. Something feels off today. Good morning. Hello, Darla. So what is today's case? Just some investigation work. We found an android dressed up in the enemy's uniform around one of the gates to the refineries. And why are we involved in this? The android's got no data, and it doesn't even have a working brain. The investigation team couldn't find anything, so they want you to take a look at it. I still think it has nothing to do with us. So, how was yesterday? Kyle looks at Darla out of the corner of his eyes while he keeps driving. Good. Why are you asking? I don't know. Everything went well? Could it be that she knows what happened yesterday? Darla told me to trust her, but I wouldn't put it past them to watch me if they knew I had Mara. But if that's the case, why don't they just take her away? Everything was fine, Darla. What about you? How was your day? Great. Kyle concentrates once again on the road. The mayor ordered me to look around the desk of every agent. They've been feeling paranoid ever since he found that 4th generation android. It wasn't exactly a 4th gen, technically speaking. Did you find anything interesting? No, but I discovered that some agents keep pornographic magazines in them. Magazines? That's weird. Why'd they buy those when the network is full of porn? But we monitor their search terms, don't you remember? I found a few magazines in Kyle's desk too. Oh, that's fucked up. Now that's interesting. Can you explain yourself, Kyle? I don't use that desk much. I don't use that desk much. They probably belong to the guy who used it before me. It was Vega's desk. Yeah, that might explain it. We arrive at our destination. There's a few agents guarding the area, while others are inside the big sewer pipes connected to the factory. Clunk clunk Velta something. The whole place is a mess, and the android is completely destroyed and scattered all over the floor. I help the investigation team look for any clues. I stare at the huge wall that divides the border to the Yellow Sea. It's a titanic construction. There's a scribble on top of the android's corpse. I walk closer and touch the paint. It's mostly dry with a few somewhat fresh patches. Did you see the graffiti? I don't get it. White Cat disappeared years ago. Maybe they still have a few members out there. No, this isn't like them. White Cat was known for doing huge attacks, not for beating up androids. Does the android have anything left we can use? I think Kyle was right. There's nothing left. They just beat its senses. Left their signature and left. Vicious. I don't think we can get anything from this. What do you want me to put in the report? Tell them there's nothing left in the android, and there's nothing we can do. It was probably a radical group, and another team should investigate the area to see if they left any clues. That's it? Do you have any suggestions? They don't have any cameras here, nor direct network connections. They could try to look for hairs, fingerprints, and whatnot, but that doesn't concern us anymore. Why would they do something like this? People are still losing their loved ones to the war, a war against machines that we're losing. What I find strange is that things like this don't happen more often. This war is making the Empire move backwards. Android hate is coming back at full force, and people are revolting against the mechanization? Mechanization? Nothing makes sense anymore. They're afraid. It's unfounded fear. You can't avoid technological development. I thought we were past this. If there really isn't anything we can do here anymore, then we should start working another case. I won't. I'll stay here until the end of my shift. We should go back to the station and... Darla, would you like to talk for a bit? Kyle can take care of the report for once. Sure. Darla. Kyle? I thought I was the one in charge here. I can hear the agents that were keeping guard in the area chuckling. Kyle goes back to the van to file the report, but I have to admit it felt good to humiliate him. I knew I wouldn't like him ever since the day we met. Hey, Darla, do you have HoloNet? I do, but I rarely use it. Belter restricts their network, so I can't connect to it from there. Yes, let's use it now then. I'm gonna make a private virtual room and invite you. Join and then close your eyes. Okay. Darla? Wow, this is amazing. We can talk here. Nobody else can hear us. Alright. Though I don't think it's too safe to go around talking with my eyes closed. Don't worry. I will tell you if anything happens. Hey, you obviously don't share Velta's goals. So why are you working for them? Well, that is not entirely true. Come on. Kyle can't hear us here. Open up. I mean, they are the only ones who gave me a chance. That's sad. You're a good girl. Why don't you talk to me about your little undercover operation? I know you're spying on me. There's not much I can do about it, but if you keep bugging me, I will eventually find a way to get rid of you. I know Velta. I worked for them a while ago. I already know that. I'm sorry, I can't say anything else. It's fine. It's not you I'm worried about. You're really popular with Velta's security teams, did you know? Really? Popular? Yes. The witch. They always talk about your covert operations and how you fought against the 4th generation. I would say I'm flattered, but all that popularity has been useful for jack shit. I'm still here wasting my talents in this trash team. No offense. I don't get it, to be honest. Why are you here? What happened? It's just not something I like to talk about. I understand. What have you heard? I heard that you fell in love with a... Whatever, I don't want to hear it. I log out and tap Darla on her shoulder so she can open her eyes. I think I'll head back home, Darla. My apologies. I didn't want to make you remember that. Don't worry. I can't really do much here anyway. You're right. Take care. No, damn it, stop! Why? Okay.